I think it's going to be a real ding-dong battle, and I think you'll see a different type of game than what we saw in Corky last Sunday. Like, I can never remember a Munster Championship match being as open as that. Like, for any team to score 228 in a championship match is a huge total, and it just makes you question how reliable the form is. You know, if it was scored against one of the minnows of hurling, you would say all well and good, but against a Cork side who have aspirations of lifting Liam McCarthy themselves, it's a bit of a concern, and I'd just be a little bit weary of reading the form. I just wonder, is that as good as Tipperary are, or maybe just the Cork defence just were all at sea last Sunday, and for that reason I think it's going to be a little bit closer. I think Liam Sheedy would have been pleased with his performance last week, and again the forwards, a terrific performance from the forward unit. I thought Bubbles Dwyer was back to his very best. He scored 7 points. Seamus Cannon got 1-4. Jason Ford. It's stuff we've said over and over again with Tipperary. We know how good they are. They've got the skill. They've got the power. They have the whole package. It's just we just don't never know when they're going to produce the full package. We've seen it last weekend. This is going to be a different type of game, and I'm sure Waterford are going to go to Semple Stadium and know that if it turns into a high-scoring shootout, there's only going to be one winner, and that's Tipperary. I think this is going to be much lower scoring than last weekend, and I think for that reason, maybe under 26.5 Tipperary points, under 49.5 match points. I think that's the way to go, and probably my banker on the coupon will be for under 2.5 match goals. When you look through Waterford's league campaign and Tipperary, goals were a little bit hard to come by for Tipperary. They only got 5 goals in 6 league games, and they didn't even get to find the net against Dublin in the league quarter-final. Waterford, they did score 14 goals in the group stages of Division 1B, but when it came down to the crunch in their last 3 games, they only got 2 goals in the 3 games. So I don't think there's going to be many goals. I think both teams kind of prefer to take kind of shots from distance, and they have got scores from distance, and I think we'll see that here. I think the fact that both sides can call on kind of reliable point builders from range, I think we're going to see more points than goals here. So I think it's going to be lower scoring than we saw last weekend in both games, and I think under 2.5 goals. I think that's the banker on the Tipperary and Waterford match coupon.